What you doing?
Trying to win this damn play.
Just give me the force win.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
You know, sometimes I hate
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
He's going to fire one deep over. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
As soon as I say that, my fucking running back just throws the ball straight in the air.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I had my fucking wide receiver wide open, bro. I'll hit the
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and
at least 10 to 20 times, I'll get you 100 scrimmage yards. So I was like, okay, I can do that. It's not hard. I got him the ball 22 times, and he got 97 yards. I was like, damn, okay. I wasn't expecting such a disappointment.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What? Yeah.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Kirk Cousins is a
on the
bum.
screen. He couldn't break free.
That's all I gotta say.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner.
I'm the Vikings in a
Everything has to
league,
fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to
I
disrupt
like them,
things
but
and hold it to a
just
short
their
game.
just the quarterbacks are bum.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
And I missed the field goal. Wow.
Listen, now no kick from 50 plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I would have been pissed.
Ready, blue 60.
Every time I don't score on offense.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They just want you to, they just want to make the game fair.
You're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
What's that,
a little
man?
bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Fair. I should be fucking killing the Browns.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Just do a fucking dime from the receiver being able to go for the ball.
Yeah, that's a piss off.
The fuck is that? I just threw another dime and the safety just floated 3 yards.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions, not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry
All the
about your
fumbles
team as
are
a
gay
whole
in this
because
game. No.
you have to find a way to make those interceptions
At the worst time,
your
like, your guy fumbles the ball.
and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the
You're
quarterback.
commissioned it back to you there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, that's a
This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain there of 30 big ones.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Okay, no, fuck, I'm putting it down.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
These wide receivers are making 100 catches in quadruple coverage.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Wild. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
God, this one pass play, I swear to God,
the Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, this is taken in.
As if that guy catches that over Harrison Smith.
Across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll go down the run before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I was playing a league game yesterday, and I tackled the running back all the way to the ground. The dude gets up and runs 40 yards for a touchdown.
Negative yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Slam, slam, slam. 32.
On 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Thank God,
You hear the
Harrison.
call for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cousins now from the 50. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. Left side caught by Diggs. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. First red zone chance. team. Cousins again. And the pressure
Throw
too
the
much
fucking
that time
ball,
as Cousins
Cousins.
goes down. Devon Kennard in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing is Cousins. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
That open dude, and fucking Vernon just shores my left tackle. What the fuck does my offensive line just suck?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking
Miami,
a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and sneak him here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He's going to get it running right. And he is swallowed up right
As
at the line
if
of
that's
scrimmage.
not in.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dylan Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bailey got the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time,
I hate these fucking face masking
calls. And I believe that's
calls.
exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The offense now at the line, ready for
You
their
have to do
next
that in the
drive.
offseason,
And they
yeah.
split the uprights last
Or
time
you just
for 3.
demand a
They're in
release.
the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Have sliders at
you're exactly right.
your
Trying to sit
quarterback
on a lead
slider
and
at
play that way.
300 just
That
set.
doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
Alright, I need you to get there, fucking
They all came
bunker.
together there. In breaking
Go
route.
kill this,
Drove
man.
it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Anthony Harris on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. And he's
Good
going to be
shit,
taken down
bud.
there. A sack back at the 32. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A give to Smallwood out of the gun. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. And get him to the ground at the 26. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Prater's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Cousins. And Cook has it left side.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Cousins now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Cousins on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cousins. Escaping the pressure.
Are you kidding me? Fuck you, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Check 32.
After the interception, here's Stafford. To to the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay as the first half is winding down. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That should have been pass interference, but okay. You can't just throw my guy on the floor and pick it off.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They go play action here on 1st down. Complete out right to Kurz. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Stafford. And this is caught by Kurz. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, they run with Smallwood. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot.
My God, this guy just hurdles 2 of my players.
It really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions.
So look what they did to Derrick Henry with his trucking.
Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know,
Take
there's
your
some
talents
really
to the
upset defenders
Falcons.
on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They give him this offseason, and if they don't improve this offensive line, the question is if
You know, you just have to demand a release, man. That's how you do your trade.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal.
I spent 2 seasons with Oakland, and they did nothing.
A shotgun snap for Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense.
And I wish these guys would jump up for
blanketed everyone, took away all the
these
passing angles,
too.
thus the incompletion.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I kind of wish I didn't throw that pick before halftime.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Well, that's not PI.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
Wow, do I ever hate this game, man.
Chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
twist
play
my whole
to
body.
give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the
Or they won't even make the linebacker catch.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Oh, nice to see my lineman actually block. Not.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I need a touchdown.
Well, hey, Myles Garrett. Every single fucking playthrough of this game, Myles Garrett has at least like 5 or 6 sacks.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2.
Yeah, and I just throw another pick.
As his guys will get the football back. So now he's equal his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
I think you want to hit him backwards, not fucking
forward. He needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Set, 260. Hey, Omaha, ready to move. Check 49, check 3, check 3. Kill. Alert. Kill.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Johnson.
Wow.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Johnson, 82 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Caught a touchdown and they pushed him.
They'll run with Smallwood.
Down the street.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Wendell Smallwood. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the second down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
You saw the touchdown game? You saw them fucking catch the 5?
Hey, no, easy.
3rd and long for Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll run on first down. Johnson, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set. 180. 154. Kill. Reload. Check right 54. 54.
Back to throw. Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ben Gideon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
I swear to God, you can't have holding calls after the throw of the ball. Can't tell you how many times.
They're going draw play. Stafford to Johnson.
And
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Prater's kick is good. And that will make the lead now 26. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Mike Daniels picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
I got you. 50-50.
Thanks, defense, for giving up a 22-second offensive play.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Oh, thank God we kept the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position.